in the game.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombs.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Here's Pacheco once again. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the Lions.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring out fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
At the 25-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, it'll be second down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
25-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon.
For the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes will throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
38-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 38. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Goff. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, that was one I kind of saw coming, Charge. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
No gain on the play.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a couple, as he's taken down at the 40.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the gun on 3rd down, gone. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go. Lions, 1st down.
Now Goff. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On play action. It's Mahomes. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
We'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Goff
4.
now, throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Brock Wright from 19 yards away. And the Lions get a bit closer. But Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Now here's Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Loose inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A big play there for KC. 46 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. 1st down, Chiefs.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
It's a gain of 5. Brings
To
up
throw, it's Mahomes.
at the 22-yard line.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run again.
And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
And he's got it. So the try for two successful, and that bumps their lead up even further.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. But he gets it all the way down inside the 30. What a terrific return.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
At the 7-yard line.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Ross St. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
For the 2-point conversion.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion.
I could be the one on your new addiction. It's
Yeah, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give her a good shot with my casse. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5. Had to go on for the kill. It's 5 + 8. You know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him? I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna start and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant who came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Don't worry. Shut up! 13. Shut up!
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
He was defended by Ryan Cook.
180! Shut up!
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
That is caught for 3. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, Ripley! Hey, 57 colors.
Punt is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
The throw is Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Alpha, sit on!
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
Their own 26-yard line.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He's got it. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. That's a gain of 72 yards.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point
Now, Mahomes. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
1
5.
quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
There defensively.
Hey, Ozzy! Sit up! Already! Sit up!
Now it's Jackson. Pass right side, going to be taken in by Walker. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Let's go. Already! Yep, tonight! You!
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He's going to have a Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson up top again. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Again, it's Jackson. Forced to his right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
It's a gain of 27.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down.
They'll send Flowers in motion. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Flush to his right. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he will score. That's Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, That was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Chiefs.
Yellow.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 55 yards on the game.
Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
The 3-yard line.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. That is caught to the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
Yellow.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Ravens 15. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41.
Hey. Right.
To throw is Jackson. Escaping to his left. He's going to run it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
T, ready? Let's go. Ready? Set up! Report! You at X. Set up!
A first down throw for Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. And they'll finally run him down, but not before inside the 15. That one good for 26 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Start out here with an option to the left. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Once again, it's Pacheco. Room to run at the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive.
Real quick.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Out of his end zone, Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line.
10 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. 22 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. This one downfield looking for Henry.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 39 yards. On play action, here's Jackson. Right side, he's got Andrews. And they'll have 1st and is down inside the 10-yard line.
For a Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off.
First and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
He's got his big tight end, Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get an even 20 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He'll take off again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Throwing is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Mahomes to throw it on fourth down. And he's going to have the Chiefs